Hi friends, I'm Gabby Mears. Welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of the main differences between the US and Brazil. As you guys already noticed, I do have an accent because I am from Brazil. I'm going to explain a little bit more about my history, what changed in my life, and differences. But first, I ask you guys, if you do like this video, please make sure to leave your thumbs up below, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with your friends so you can help me a lot with that. Alright guys, so the first thing I would like to just give you a brief introduction about my life. I came to the US in 2019 and I had this huge goal of coming to America to be able to get my bachelor's degree in business management while I was also playing tennis, and I was able to get my bachelor's degree last year in December 2023. And I'm super grateful for my hard work. It was really hard for me. I had to overcome a lot of challenges, but I'm very grateful for everything because they made me who I am today. I just would like to share with you guys some of the main differences that I encountered. So if you're a person who is planning to come to America, this video is gonna be really good for you, so you're kind of like ready. You already know what to expect when you come, especially if you're from Brazil. This video is also good for you to practice your English. Alright, some of the main differences that I'm gonna focus on this video are related to the culture, because we do have a lot of differences. Like Brazil and the US are super different, but I'm gonna focus on the cultural aspect today. So life in the US happens in a very quicker pace than in Brazil. When you are in Brazil, things are more relaxed, people are more relaxed, and when you come to the US, you see that they seem to be in a rush all the time and they want to get things done as soon as possible. And this made me more like quick. This made me develop this sense of urgency. You know, like I do want to accomplish things as soon as possible. I want to have a schedule. I want to be on top of my things, and I want to do things on time. This is like a sense that the US gives you a lot because people are very task oriented here. People want to accomplish big things. They have a lot of goals in their mind and they're very focused here in America. And in Brazil, people are focused as well, but people are more relaxed, they're more flexible, you know, they tend to like go with the flow, you know. And here in the US, it's more like structured, more organized. The second difference is that in Brazil we speak in Portuguese, and here in the US we speak in English. So Portuguese and English are totally different languages. I struggled a little bit with my English when I first came to the US. Like, it was hard for me to learn English in a better way, you know, like to speak fluently in English. It took me some time to get more practice and be more confident in speaking English. Alright, so about behavior, social structure, and values. Brazil is a country that is more like, people like hugs, kisses, affection. They're very warm and friendly. And here in the US, once you come here for the first time, you're gonna notice that people are not so warm like that. People are friendly here, but they're more like, they like their personal space. They like their individualism. While in Brazil, it's more like collective, you know, you like being close to people, you like being like, of course, it's like, it depends on your personality as well. For example, I am not a person who likes being around a lot of people. I'm not super extroverted, I'm more introverted. So I'm more like American than Brazilian. But in Brazil, you have that culture that you like being around people, you like having friends and going out with your friends, talking about random stuff. And here in the US, if you go out, you're basically gonna talk more about school or work, you know. People are more focused and direct here in the US. In Brazil, you have more space and time to have personal relationships, friends, and all that kind of stuff. In the US, you are more focused on your family and work. and that's my vision about it. In America, you have more schedules to follow. You have to be more focused on being punctual, being on time, and on top of your things. In Brazil, I feel like things take a longer time to happen and to work. I feel like here in America, people prevent more than in Brazil. So if you open a business and you know that your business is gonna have a huge line, then you're gonna have more people working for that business, or you're gonna make some structure to make it more organized and to make it more convenient to people. In Brazil, sometimes things do not work like that. If you go to do errands in Brazil, you're gonna struggle with long lines. You have to wait on things to happen. A lot of things are very complex to happen in Brazil, but I do love my country. I'm not here to talk bad on Brazil or America. I'm just here to share my experiences with you. And I do notice that here in America, things happen in an easier way than in Brazil. When I say things, I mean opening a bank account, getting your driver's license, going to a postal office, or calling a airlines company, something like that, adult stuff that we have to solve. So about sports, I feel like America is a country that focuses a lot on sports. Here in the US, you're able to study, you're able to go to college, for example, and still play your sport, which is what I did. I came here and I played tennis. In Brazil, once you finish your high school, you're basically gonna have to decide what path you're gonna take. So you're either gonna pursue the athletic career, or you're gonna study for your major, if you want to be a doctor or if you want to be a lawyer or whatever you want to be, you're gonna focus on your career, professional career. So here in the US, you can do both, which is something really good. The sports that are more famous in Brazil are soccer. Soccer is the #1 sport in Brazil, while here in the US, the most famous one is football, right? In Brazil, we call soccer futebol. So that's funny. My brain is is it football or soccer? Okay, I'm talking about football right now in America. But Americans love sports, and I think it's something super positive. It's something that helps you a lot in your life. Yeah, so basically another difference is that when you're gonna go and say hi to some people, in Brazil, it's super normal to hug, even if you don't know the person. You hug and you give a kiss on the cheek, Here in the US, I've done that the first time that I came. I've done that, and it was not super common. People think that you're weird if you do that, because here in America, they value the personal space. And if you don't know the person, if you don't have intimacy, if you've never talked to that person, do not hug that person, okay? It's really weird for them, for the Americans. For me, it's getting weird because I'm getting more American than Brazilian right now, that I'm living here for so long. But yeah, if you're here in the US, you should probably just shake hands. Here in the US, people are more direct. They want to just be quick on conversations and stuff. In Brazil, you need to have more context. Sometimes when you're gonna talk to people, you need more context. If you're too direct, if you're too straightforward, people are probably gonna think that you're rude. But here in the US, you gotta be more direct on the things that you're gonna say. People want to save time. About food, I'm gonna say that the Brazilian food is so much better than the American food. Okay, you guys have to agree with that if you go to Brazil. Because in Brazil, the food is homemade food. We have rice, beans, and meat, and chicken, and eggs, and a lot of flavor. We love brigadeiro. Brigadeiro is such a great sweet thing to eat. So they're basically chocolate little balls. that have sparkling stuff, and they're so good. I love them and I miss so much the Brazilian food. We also have açaí in Brazil. We have feijoada. Feijoada is the rice and black beans with pork, and we also have barbecue. We love barbecue in Brazil. It's really common to have some barbecue on Sundays with the family, you know, like playing some music and stuff. That's really common. It's like a great way to have some get-togethers in Brazil. And here in the US, it's more like hamburgers and fries and steak and that kind of food. You know, the barbecue is really different here. So about holidays and celebrations, I would say that the US values a lot the 4th of July. We don't have 4th of July in Brazil, of course, but US also values a lot Christmas and Thanksgiving. We don't have Thanksgiving in Brazil. In Brazil, we basically value a lot Christmas and New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve is like huge in Brazil. People wear white, they go to the beach, they watch the fireworks, they all get together, they drink champagne. And here in the US, I feel like people don't actually care too much about the New Year's. So this is the main difference as well. Yeah, about music and dance, I have here on my laptop. In Brazil, we have as the popular music samba, bossa nova, and Brazilian funk. And here in America is jazz, rock, country, hip hop, and pop. Guys, and that's all that I have for this video. I really hope you guys liked it, and if you did, please make sure to subscribe down below, leave your thumbs up, share this video with your friends, and please leave on the comments the next videos that you guys want me to record for you. I would be glad to do it. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Okay.